Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Hello and welcome back to Big Mouth, and you can keep this and any other conversation going over on my Twitter, at Movies TV Mad, my Vero, at Big Mouth 1, and the extension to this channel is my Instagram account, which is Big Mouth. So welcome back to Big Mouth. Yes, as the title of this video says, Superman dies in Crisis on Infinite Earths, because they released another promo trailer yesterday. Look at this. Look at this. Superman laying on the floor with Lois Lane standing over him, and it's exactly like the Death of Superman comic artwork. It is beautiful. Right. So what have we got here? What have we got? KGMO News, and it says, breaking, Lex Luthor kills the Man of Steel. Now, I want to show you something. I want to get a close-up of this guy's face. Doesn't that look like George Reeves to you? I can't hold it up for you. Let's do a close-up, right? Just look. Just look. That isn't Tyler Hoechlin, right? I know you got a close-up on my ugly face as well, and I'm sorry about that. But yes, this actually looks like George Reeves. It does. But it's definitely not. Look, at first I thought it was Tyler's Superman, which doesn't make any sense because he's got his own Superman show coming up. But obviously in one of the Earths, Superman is dead, and they see this as they're watching the news. Maybe they're in that Earth. But this is interesting because that certainly isn't Tyler Hoechlin. It certainly isn't Brandon Routh or any other Superman we know. That looks like the 1950s Superman, George Reeves. And they're not making it obvious there, and I could be wrong. But I don't know about you, and you can comment down below if you think it is Tyler Hoechlin, but that doesn't look like any of our Supermen. It's not Cavill, it's not Reeve, it's not Ralph, and it's not Hoechlin either. So very, very interesting. At first I just thought, oh, this is another trailer, and I'm not that interested in that, but I was, because I haven't watched Arrowverse since season 3, really, of all the shows. I just kind of backed away from them. It became very, very identity politics, very SJW. But of course, all DC fans, no matter who you are very pumped for Crisis. And so am I. But what do you think? What Superman is it? Which Lex Luthor killed this Superman? Is there a chance that Smallville's Michael Rosenbaum could still cameo in Crisis? Let me know down below, because we can only guess at this point. And now I have a bit of a sneak peek for you, which I'm sure you've already seen, and we're going to discuss it after we've seen it.
There's a wave of antimatter sweeping across this universe, destroying everything in its path.
I've seen the antimatter wave in action. It wiped all of us two right out of existence.
I brought you all to Earth 38 because this is where the Monitor wants you to make your stand. This universe is a tipping point. If we don't stop the antimatter wave here, it will continue to the next universe, and the next, and the next, until it has obliterated not only every Earth, but everything across all reality.
Right, so we are going to need a bigger team.
Where's Barry? Where are the Legends?
Doing reconnaissance. I'm headed to check on them now. I'm Stonemarker.
Well, Brady's algorithm will help forecast exactly how much time we have until the antimatter wave hits.
Thank you all for being here. I know we can do this together. About Jonathan. We set a course for Earth in his pod, but we don't know where it landed.
Or even if it landed.
Brady, can you track his trajectory?
Absolutely. We'll find that bouncing bundle of Kryptonian joy faster than a flying Flackerian.
This is a problem.
I can handle it.
Wait, the tower isn't a threat. How do you know?
It's a closing tower, apparently.
And it's the only thing that can save the people of this world.
First is on Infinite Earths. The CW's crossover event begins Sunday at 8/7 Central.
So finally, on Sunday, we can see the beginning of this. So we get a couple of episodes, then they close off to after Christmas, then they continue it. Yeah, it's very, very exciting. Listen, whatever I think about Berlanti and Guggenheim and what they've done with certain elements of this, I did enjoy the first 2 seasons of Arrow and the first 2 seasons of The Flash. But as I've explained my reasons why I had to stop watching it, because they despise men and they put us in a negative light, and I had to stop watching. But I still admire what they've achieved. It's a great achievement here at the end of the day, to get all these characters together and do Crisis. I just hope is something that they and we can all be proud of, because as a DC fan, no matter how I feel about these people, this is a major event, and a live-action Crisis on Infinite Earths. None of us are dumb enough to miss that. So what did you make of that scene? Where's Baby Jonathan? Baby Jonathan, of course, is Superman and Lois Lane's son. I actually thought when everything started shaking about there, maybe it's him hurtling towards them or something, because I don't know what's happened to him, because I don't actually follow any of the shows anymore. So I'm going to go into the first episode of Crisis literally cold. So very, very, very exciting times to be a DC fan, whether you're part of the DCEU verse, the Joker movie, or the DCEU, or the DC Universe on that streaming service. There's so many things going on for so many different contrasts, no matter what attracts you as a DC fan. And I'm very excited for Crisis on Infinite Earths. That was a very good scene. I love them all sitting around the table. It's like watching they're like the Justice League now. I think we're going to definitely get, after Crisis, a proper Justice League as well. And who knows, they might actually have a mini Justice League series instead of doing the crossovers. That will be interesting, and that will be a great evolution as well. So comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this scene. I really enjoyed it. And as I say, I'm coming in cold with this as well. So really, really looking forward to what they've got for us with Crisis on Infinite Earths. If you like the video, like it, share the channel, and I'll be back with more Crisis on Infinite Earths chat. And I can't wait to see you again.